goes up, my heart goes down. We fall in love and we fall back out. I'll give you anything you want, anything you want, anything, anything. Just don't tell me no. You stop it still, then you make it rush. You're like a pill that I just can't trust. You tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Keep on, keep on, keep on. You'll never stop this.
Tonight's ceremony will begin shortly. Please find your seat. Thank you.
Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. You'll never stop this pain. I will never let you go. Wasn't it enough, or did I move too far? It's all too much. I think I must be mad to give you everything I had, everything I had, everything, everything, but it still went bad. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Tell me to stop, but I keep on going. Keep on, keep on, keep on. You'll never stop this pain. I will never let you go. Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. You'll never stop this pain. I will never let you go. Keep away from me if you can't withstand my love. Keep away from me if you think you must. Keep away from me if you can't withstand my love. Keep away from me if you think you must. You'll never stop this pain. I will never let you go. Well, who am I to say? Maybe by now you should know. You got your somebody calling. You think you're somebody, don't you? I think you're scared of keeping somebody close. You'll never stop this pain. I will never let you go. I know we've gone separate ways, but you're stuck on my mind. Memories inside my head say, need you by my side. 'Cause every day I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting for a sign we can make it. You know that I never wanna leave you. Believe me, I need you. I'll make it right. I'll make it right. I'm looking for a way to make you mine. I need you
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the class of 2022.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing, test, 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 test. Hello. Test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Will you please rise for the presentation of colors by the Ruskin High School Marine Corps, JROTC, under the command of Cadet Gunnery, Sergeant Edward McCubbin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the hope of the brave.
Thank you, Olivia. You may be seated. Test. Thank you, Olivia. Graduates, you may be seated. Graduates and guests, I would like to ask that as each presenter comes up and present their speech, that you would provide them the courtesy as they have all prepared to give you all some excellent remarks. To the members of the board of the superintendent, Mr. Obing, cabinet members, parents and guardians, family, friends, and graduates, Welcome to Ruskin High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2022. Before we begin our ceremony, I have a few words for our graduates. Today's commencement ceremony completes your high school journey. As you graduate and celebrate this graduation, I want you to take a moment to reflect on this great accomplishment. The last 4 years seem like a marathon due to all the challenges you have endured. I've learned that the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to the one that endures. Congratulations, class of 2022, you have endured. Maya Angelou once said, one isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest. As you start the next chapter of your life, I challenge you to have the courage to always practice these virtues. Have the courage to accomplish your dreams when it seems impossible. Have the courage to be great in this world. Have the courage to act instead of react. Have the courage to forgive. Have the courage to love and not hate. Have the courage to be you. And finally, have the courage to live life for a purpose greater than you. Class of 2022, I want to remind you of what Michael Josephson once said. Take pride in how far you come, have faith in how far you will go, but don't forget the journey. I want to thank the dedicated staff of Ruskin High School for your tireless effort in carrying out our school vision to engage for today, educate for tomorrow, and empower for the future. To the parents and guardians I celebrate with you on this day, thank you for your active participation in your child's education. And again, congratulations, class of 2022. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Superintendent of the Hickman Mills C-1 School District, Mr. Yao Obing.
Good evening. Congratulations to our Ruskin High School class of 2022. Before I start, let me say, let's go Ruskin! All right, so this is indeed a day to celebrate. And we're gonna celebrate our graduates, but there's a group of people I wanna take time to celebrate today. So if I could ask every parent, grandparent, friend, dog, cat who's here to support one of our graduates, please stand for applause, please. Now to our graduates, it is indeed a day to celebrate, and I'd like you to reflect on all you've learned and all you've accomplished throughout your educational journey. Your accomplishments this year and those that have led you to this moment in your life should make you very proud. I want to send you off with a few highlights of some things that have happened this year. First of all, let me say we have 291 graduates today. Our graduates have earned $1.4 million in scholarships. We have 10 graduates who were awarded the seal of bioliteracy. Yeah, you can clap for that. We had 9 seniors awarded KC scholarships, $50,000 per student. And you'll have a treat today to hear from our valedictorian who graduated with a 4.19 GPA on a 4.0 scale. So what can you say to that? But wow, what an amazing year. This proves that you, our graduating seniors, are ready for the next step. You've learned who you are and the future you want. I will warn you though, as you move into the real world, my kids always say to me, adulting is very hard. And I know that, because I know when I transition to adult, it's still very hard. But on a serious note, I always want to make sure to tell them to believe that the next step is possible. No matter how big or tedious it may seem, it's in your hands. Those dreams, goals, and outcomes you have planned for yourselves, they truly are possible. I once had a graduate who came to graduation wearing a t-shirt that said, "The person who said the sky is the limit had no imagination." Think about that. So if you're going to dream, dream big. Thank you, class of 2022, and all the staff that supported them. At this time, I would like to take a moment to thank the HMC Board of Education, President Deron McGee, and other members of the Board of Education for their commitment to our students. Board of Education members, will you please stand and be recognized as I call your names? President Deron McGee, Vice President Carol Graves, Director Byron Townsend, Director Ann Coleman, Director Irene Kendrick, Director Beth Berger, and Director Terry Barr Moore. Thank you for your commitment to our students, and one last round of applause for our Board of Education. So it is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium President McGee for greeting the class of 2022.
Good evening. I said good evening. Before we get started, I'm going to bring a welcome on behalf of the board, but I would like the class, the Ruskin class of 2022, to please stand. Parents and family, I think you can do better than that. Let's give them a big round of applause. Come on, I think you can do better than that. To the class of 2022, on behalf of the school board, first I want to commend you on this tremendous honor. You have survived COVID, you have survived the Chiefs winning a championship, and I want to tell you that we are proud of you and thank you for all that you do. We want to encourage you to find your passion and know who you are. Again, let's congratulate this class on behalf of the board of directors. We thank you.
It is now my pleasure to call to the podium the senior class president, Jennifer Torres.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Is anybody nervous? Let's hear it! Woo! All right. You all see before you an amazing group of students who received their high school diplomas today. who will soon venture out into the real world. It's kind of scary, don't you think? Leaving the comfort of Ruskin halls and walls and the classrooms we could often, oh my God, I'm so sorry. The classrooms of our favorite teachers who we could often be found in, because let's be honest, were we ever where we were supposed to be, class of 22? I didn't think so. I didn't know most of you, and you probably only saw me in the hallways with the same two friends. I had classes with a few of you, and even if I didn't, I still want you all to know that I believe you are capable of accomplishing great things in life. I believe we are all smart and talented in our own way. Every single one of us has something special that will help us succeed in the society we live in. We are all going down different paths, and hopefully our paths will cross once again. As we close this chapter and go through the many doors Ruskin has opened for us, always remember where you came from. Remember all of the hardships and adversities you faced to be in this place at this time right now. We have all grown significantly in the past 4 years. I am glad I was able to witness the growth of my friends and my classmates and was able to be a part of a class who, even through a pandemic, we still made memories, had fun, and motivated each other to finish strong. High school has been rough, and the real world isn't any easier, but here we are. One milestone down the road and many more to come. I truly wish nothing but success and happiness for all of you. You all deserve a future filled with many blessings. I congratulate each individual here, and guess what, class of 22? We made it! Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. In recognition of our high achievement, hard work, and a rigorous course of study, we would like to recognize the top 10% of our senior class, which includes the top 10 students overall who seated on the field this evening. Will those students please rise? Thank you. And now we would like to recognize and congratulate the class of 2022 valedictorian and salutatorian. Both have excelled in a rigorous course of study and maintained a high level of achievement during the 4 years of high school. Will the following students please step forward as I call your name? Foley Asiamba. Foley is recognized as our salutatorian. The class of 2022 valedictorian, Mr. Abraham Asif. Parents, friends, and guests. Before we begin with the roll call, I have a couple of quick reminders. Ladies and gentlemen, commencement is a ceremony to honor you and your graduate and give them the respect they have earned through the 4 years of hard work. I know you are excited to celebrate as your student's name is called, but we want every family to have the pleasure of hearing their student's name called. So please refrain from shouting and cheering so every name can be heard. I would like to also remind that the Children's Mercy Park does not allow standing or sitting in the aisles or moving up to the barriers to take pictures. during the roll call. Please do not move from your current location. Finally, we ask that parents and guardians rise when your graduate's name is announced. It's a big day for you too, and we would like to recognize you along with your student. Will the Ruskin High School class of 2022 please stand? To the members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Obing, faculty and friends, it is my pleasure to present to you the Ruskin High School graduating class of 2022. These students have met the state and district graduation requirement. Mr. Obing, will you please come forward to accept the class of 2022?
Thank you, Mr. Allen. To the Board of Education, the graduating class of Ruskin High School, having met the graduation requirements of the Hickman Mills C-1 school district and those set by the state of Missouri, is prepared to receive their diplomas. As Superintendent of Hickman Mills School District, I present the candidates to you and declare them as graduates for the year of 2022.
Ibrahim Muhammad Azaf. Foley Samuel Asionbon. Joshana Danielle Patton. Diamond Nafemi Ojizi. Dana Mohammed Azaf. Jaylee Christina Merritt. Jamie Aguirre Perez. Michael Uchekpuku Akime. Javiana Lachey Williams. Demaya Lene Thomas. Jennifer Torres Borrego.
Hey, Bart, you can pull your mic out and hold it closer because we can't hear you.
D'Angelo Antonio Woods. Alexandria Elise Williams. Angel Talancon. Bryson Wendell Smith. Daisy Janeth Rodriguez Bodillo.
Brianna Yvette Campos.
Sky Elizabeth Ramos Wood.
Miguel Angel Cadena Jr.
Asia Monet Palmer.
Cesar Yair Benavides Gonzalez.
Emmanuel Olantude.
Tommy Emmanuel Babalola.
Lindsay Denise Lee.
Deborah Muli. One more time. Deborah Muyulua Awupatu. I'm sorry.
Zamaria Cornesius Holbrook.
Areli de los Santos Sanchez.
Devontae Webb.
Madison Brichet Butler.
Kyron Jean McQuiston.
Shaylee Sorrell Patterson Reynolds.
Matthew Sky Jones.
Jimmy Lee Hanley Jr. III.
Jaquan Jeffrey.
Brandy Deira Seaton.
Devion Tremont Brown.
Diamond Andrea Frost.
Keon David Monte Bushnell.
Sierra Delshay Jones.
Jalen Elise Redmond.
Allende Niles Jones.
You know your mom's not going to be able to see your face in your picture.
Deira Liana Renee Henry.
Giovanna Janae Nicole Williams.
Serenity Monique Bratton.
DeMonte Latre Fry.
Kelly Guzman Cantu.
Tali Ali Sebastian Tyan Ali Sebastian Williams.
Alexa Jaden Gossett.
Elizabeth.
Marcella Lisbeth Gerardo Riviera.
Rosalind Aida Flores.
Omarion Latrell Robinson.
Brenda Guadalupe Gomez Chavira.
Mariah Joyce Quarles.
Congratulations. Come on, babe.
Talia Renice Johnson.
Licia Danae Baraski.
Zaira Mikhail Lene Macon.
Mohammed Monir Al Sweden.
Quentin Cash Eversole.
Elijah Devon Silas.
Jamaria Monet Bell.
James DeCarlo Mosey.
Jonathan Trey Benjamin Rickman.
Sadine Salaha Khalifa.
Toby Angelus Pilot.
Sonia Monir Al-Sweden.
Rayvon Lavelle Mason.
Rhonda Sharif.
Ciandre Jaquavion Anderson.
Fabian Lachey Vineyard.
Trinity Lee Pope.
Chelsea Esther Rios.
Amani Kier Thompson.
Cameron Blue Lee.
Denia Denise Ammons.
Micaiah Alicia Lashonda Nash.
Nancy Amito Paul.
Bernadette Musambia.
Denisha Lene Lewis.
Adija Amisi.
Amaya Shanae Price.
Daviante Deshaun Taylor Brown.
Nadia Michelle Johnson.
Dusani Gabriella Marie Brown.
Brooklyn Deanne Sims.
Amarion Marquise Kerr.
Willis Otis Todd Jr.
Alicia Sierra Crowley.
Adolfo Shavira Martinez.
Trayvon Jaerick Banks.
Eli Anthony Hicks.
Jaden Anthony Judy.
Rayshawn Travon Malone Jr.
Maya Michelle Dunn.
Kevian Tayon Gilden.
Piper Michelle Renee Brown.
Tyrell Dewan Ross.
Amara Caroline Hania.
Rita Arif Sultan.
Heaven Lee Suzette Taylor.
Kennedy Danielle Davis.
Anicia DeRay McGrone.
Brianna Nicole Strong.
Andrew Paul Pollard Jr.
Raya Rochelle Alicia Akbar.
Andre Michael Turner Jr.
Isabella Lanina Dimples Wallace.
Dante Jamal Mitchell.
Anaya Keisha Amy.
Stephen Antonio Minjavar Alvarado.
Jamisha Dashe Collins.
Isaac Kalanda.
Kadarius Rayvon Turner.
Tafiq Mahmoud Habashi.
Hassan Ibrahim Al-Shawaka.
Kayante Ramon Turner.
Hassan Ibrahim Al-Shawaka.
Anthony DeWan Bandy.
Akila Renee Wynn.
Catherine Yasmin Sagastumi Castro.
Tatiana Avian Roden.
Shania Janae Nelson.
Ranisha Nicole Lasley.
Jaden Marcellus Cherry.
Marianne Lene Watson.
Franson Augustine.
Dinesha Renee Davis.
Danisha Lachey Lewis.
Mariah Kathleen Cheatham.
Fernando Suarez Cosmopoulos.
Alyssa Joy Nicholson.
Delshawn Alexander Smith.
Michael Anthony Linder.
Daria Marie Nashe Weaver.
Devaney Elias Fernandez Martinez.
Yasmin Denise Dunn.
Alina Darlene Gossett.
Shania Imani Bird.
Janelle LaShawn Gray.
Relia Renee Golden.
Daisha Nicole Pledger.
Devea Ariana Rose Wilson.
Alea Sine Lacey.
Jael Judith Espinoza Areola.
Kyra Lanice Bryant.
Maya Janae Sines.
Ariel Danelle King.
Jaquan Raymond Shepard.
William Tariq Sanders.
Jose Guadalupe Garlavo Lopez.
Janasha Elise Tucker.
James Edward Aaron Finch III.
Marquand DeAnthony Young.
Timothy David Williams.
Donald Isaac Bangham Jr.
Divon Keyshawn Mitchell Phillips.
Tymir Valus Smith.
Taviana Malay Jones.
Assad Kennedy.
Tavon Shirel Taylor.
Brett Starr Johnson.
Jadon Raquise Roscoe.
Raven Sine Gant.
Jose Raul Arriola.
Charles Lamont Bright.
Daniel Ojeda Jr.
Roderick Darion Redmond. Javel Lavon Hampton.
Brooklyn Emmanuel Alverio.
Jalen Anthony Payne.
David Mays.
Javon Robert Hill. Shantiana Naishe Baker.
Jaleesa Brianna Renee Epperson.
Alexia Tynese Howard.
Frederick Christopher Spears.
Kevin Raekwon Williams.
Tristan Allen Rogers.
Jason Tyrell Daniels.
Kyron Ashawn Briscoe.
Clarence Edward Brown III.
Dion Stone Crockett.
Janae Nichelle Boyce.
Jalen Sanaya Lindsey Dunnigan.
London J. Greer.
Elijah Leandre Cobbins-Bird.
Asim Hussein.
Salvador Roberto Tovar Garcia.
Zayon Nasser Harvey.
Elena Chantavi Son.
Imante Montrell Silas.
Janae Danielle Counts.
Tajay Breon Ross.
Danielle Samantha Aubrey Clark.
Jamarion Marquez Eric Lanier.
Alejandro Jose Alvarez.
Nathan Cherry.
Tyree Lawan Ware.
Joshua Charles Palmer.
Dorian Damari Crenshaw.
Yahir Hernandez.
Nathan Hugh Kerr. Marquise Tyree Henry Ferguson.
Malachi Jawan Teray Burnett.
Kylie Dawn Taylor.
Dewan Lamont Lee Jr.
Trevon Adam Bedell.
Deontay Hawley.
Aaron Andrew Ambler.
Federico Malik Locke.
Trista Janine King.
Nigel Nathaniel Calvin Brown.
Keyshawn Markel. Keyshawn Marquell.
Marday Trinice Bryant.
Keyshawn Markel Holland.
Kaylee Jacquelina Amaya.
Robert Lee Gant.
Alexis Danielle Hollis.
Academy, it's your fault.
Iron Allen.
Ramaya Lachey Buckner.
Martez Amari Lorthridge.
Brianna Alejandra Salazar Areola.
Gabby Galvez.
Kendall Jacorian Weber.
Heaven Geneva Trailer.
Diavion Marquise Jones.
Kiara Michelle Stewart.
Sierra Renee Sears.
Janelle Antonia Harris.
Emeritus
Micah Renee Potts.
Gray
Emeritus Branier Connor.
Yeah. Micaiah LaShawn Gwynn.
Catalina Rose Keck.
Deja Jovan Fletcher.
Trinity Lynn Kruger.
Cortasia Alexis Jackson.
Tatiana Renee Emerson.
Jaden Anaya Lay.
Stephen McQuinn Newton Jr.
Jaden Anaya Lee Hampton.
Kamarion Dale Kirkland.
Jason Dwayne Odom.
Myron Patrick Davis Jr.
Litzy Nicole Funes Cruz.
Patrick Riley Smith.
Zamaria Louise Johnson.
Raylan Elaine Michaelis.
Jaira Halea Roddy.
Jasmine Monique Graves.
Laquan Demont Hogan.
Yes. Lanaya Anye Louise Williams.
Elijah J. Quan Anderson.
No, not for you.
C.P. Parker the fifth.
Cameron Tyrell. Cameron Tyrell Carroll. Martez Zaman Brock Jr. Marlon Braden Wilson Jr. Bryce Ellis Johnson. Larabi David Ballou.
Class of 2022. Hello? Hello? Is that one working? Test, test. Class of 2022, please rise for the singing of the school alma mater led by Junior Olivia Warnick.
Far above the distant landscape stands a Ruskin high, with its walls of strength and beauty lifted toward the sky. Dear old Ruskin, how we love thee, we will e'er be true to our colors high above the golden royal blue, symbol of our aspirations, thou shalt ever be, guiding us through life, through victory, thou shalt keep us free. Dear old Ruskin, how we love thee, we will e'er be true to our colors high above the golden royal blue.
Immediately following today's ceremony, the graduates will be exiting out of the stadium to the sidewalk area immediately behind them to pick up their diplomas. All family and guests, please stay seated until the last senior has exited the arena. We ask that you please meet with your graduate outside. It is now my pleasure to call to the podium for the final time your senior class president, Jennifer Torres.
Graduates, we've reached this time in our life. We reached the end of this chapter. Let's turn the page. It's our future and it hasn't been written yet. Look at us, the class of 2022. We made it. Please join me in the turning of our tassels from right to left.
Maya,
special what's happening to all my soldiers over there in Iraq. Everybody right here. What you need to do is be thankful for the life you got, you know what I'm saying? Stop looking at what you ain't got, start being thankful for what you do got. Let's give it to him, baby. Hey.
Immaculately polished with the spirit of a hustler and the swagger of a college kid. Allergic to the counterfeit, impartial to the politics, articulate, but still a grabber by the collar quick. Whoever having problems with their record sales, just holler tip. If that don't work and all else fails, then turn around and follow tip. I got love for the game, but hey, I'm not in love with all of it. Could do without the fame, and rappers nowadays are comedy. The hooting and the hollering, back and forth with the arguing. Where you from, who you know, what you making, what kind of car you in. Seems as though you lost sight of what's important when depositing them checks into your bank account and you up out of poverty. Your values is in disarray, prioritizing horribly. Unhappy with the riches cause you're piss poor morally. Ignoring all prior advice and forewarning, and we mighty full of ourselves all of a sudden, aren't we?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting Children's Mercy Park, and congratulations to the class of 2022. Families and friends of the graduates, please exit the stadium to meet your graduate in the parking lots. Please drive safely. Thank you.